Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy, and this is Mixed Worm Bin 3. Today is the 3rd of January 2025. Happy New Year. And this is part of, I'm calling this part of the Time for Pie series. On the 22nd of December, I fed all the worm bins, got a piece of moldy pie. And then I did a 4-day check-in because I wanted to see how things were progressing on every bin. Got a 4-day check-in, and then I did a 7.5-day check-in. And now I'm doing 11 and 12-day check-ins. I say that because yesterday I checked in on, wanted to do 10-day, but that didn't happen. So yesterday I recorded on the 11th day in 1 and 2, and now I'm doing 3, 4, and blue on the 12th day since the feeding. Okay, now this bin is the bin that I've had some moisture issues with, and it's not quite recovering. This population is coming back, but slowly, kind of slowly. But I do feel like I've gotten a handle on things in terms of the moisture that I overdid it with. Last time we were in here, we found a couple of breeding worms. Now this pocket over here was where we fed on the 9th of December. And I'm looking in here anyways because there's a little worm, mango left over. So, and in the 4-day check-in, there were still quite a few worms over here as opposed to the new feeding zone. And last time I put the mango was kind of over there, and I went ahead and set the mango. I put a bunch of the extra paper down and then put the mango on top of the paper. So there's a few worms down there, but looks like there's more worms underneath. Yeah, there's quite a few worms. Nothing like my bigger populations, but oh yeah, there's a lot of worms. Cool. So, as we would expect, the mango juices are leaking down basically, and that's where the worms are congregating. So okay, cool. It's not warm at all, by the way, but the worms are down there, so I'd say they're happy. Now let's go ahead and check in on the actual feeding zone. There's a cocoon. Now this feeding zone, this feeding I put in a box, a fruit box. As in, I received a gift of fruit, and I used this box to put, actually I put the box in here to help absorb moisture prior to using it for the feeding. So the box had been in here, then I fed in it a couple of weeks later. So we're seeing worms right off the bat, which is a good sign. Something is growing. This is pita bread that we put over there. Looks like the worms are appreciating that. That's cool. There's a cocoon that actually looks like it, so I'm thinking the darker ones, I know I could look this up, that would mean that this is an older cocoon, because this kind of looks like it actually is almost translucent, like the worm has already, worms have already come out. There's a baby worm. Cool. Okay. So let's go ahead. I do feel some warmth. I think this is our pie, yep. Looks like the only ones getting down with the pie in this bin are the mites. I might actually go ahead and put that lower. Maybe it's too dry for the worms. Yeah, they're down in the peppers though. As we would expect. Oh, I think those were breeding worms. Yep, they are. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm just gonna sort of peek down there. There's a worm down there. So seeing as I just disturbed those breeding worms, I think that's all the digging around we're gonna do in here. Where's the pie? I'm gonna flip that over. Okay. So, actually, maybe we'll dig in next to the box and see. Yep. So the worms are doing pretty good in here. I'd say this population is good. And there's another cocoon. I don't think I need to worry about this bin anymore. Oh, it's warmer down there. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna leave these guys be. I will just look around one more spot in the bin just to kind of check the moisture, although really don't think it's necessary. I think that we're good. But I did put a bunch of paper. Yeah, see, moisture level is fine. So the question becomes when to feed this bin. There's a cocoon right there, a little yellow thing. When to feed this bin. They've got plenty of food right now. I just want to see how moist. Oh yeah, there's another cocoon right there. Yeah, it's still wet down there, but I'd say it's a good. It's not too much. These guys I probably will feed on the 16 or 17 day mark. So like 2.5 weeks after. Some of the other bins I'm not going to feed then because I would like them to do some more work. Like 1 and 2, they need, I'd like the other material to get broken down a little bit more. This bin, I'd like to encourage them to continue to breed. So this bin will probably be fed on the 15, I got something on my phone, 15, 16 day mark. Yeah, all right, awesome. I'm really I feel great about this bin. I feel really, really good about it. Okay, Now it's time to record bin number 4, the 12-day check-in. And we'll be back I won't check it, I wanted to do 10 days and then 2 weeks, but that's just in 2 days. 16 days after the feeding. Okay, thank you so much for your time and your interest. Happy New Year. And this will be, I am going to make a playlist for the Time for Pie series. And you can find all the videos for this in that playlist. But for now, it'll also be in All Things Worm Farming. Be safe, be well. Bye for now.